5 days.
You look great. I've got to say, you look great. And you know, you've been charting the course of your illness on Twitter for people. So can you just take us through it? Day one, what were your symptoms? Day two, what were your symptoms? Day three, and so on.
Sure. The first day I started with some chills, with sore throat, cough, and a terrible headache. Then and low-grade fever, and then moved to day two. The headache started to fade away. I started with small, mild diarrhea, and the low-grade fever disappeared also. The cough still was there. And day three, I started to feel a little bit better.
As you were talking, we put up an ultrasound. You have an ultrasounds every day of your lungs. And what if we could just put those up again? What it's hard for us to know what we're seeing, of course, but what do you see happening in your lungs through day four?
What I see, my ultrasound is opacities, which is correlates with a pneumonia.
Oh.
So the translation to my ultrasound will be pneumonia.
So you had pneumonia. You developed pneumonia
Yeah.
because of this.
Yes, the pneumonia is common in this disease, and right now I'm doing just fine.
That's amazing, doctor, and we're so happy to hear that. You are, as we say, a doctor at University Hospital in Madrid, Spain. Doctors, of course, are
Yes.
hyper cautious. I mean, you all wear gloves, you wash your hands all the time, you wear protective garments. And so, do you know exactly how you caught coronavirus, or is it just community spread at your hospital?
One of my colleagues was positive probably way before the rest of us. So this is a message I want to send to all my doctor fellows, colleagues, to be careful. Anyone who is symptomatic should avoid any contact or even work.
That's interesting. So, in other words, before you all started wearing all of the protective garments, one of your colleagues was positive and probably spread it through touch, through coughing,
Yes.
through a surface?
Yes, back then, no, nobody knew that was positive, but after my positive test, he got it done as well and turned to be it. And since he was the first with symptoms, we guess he could be the source.
Mm. Doc, when are you going to be able to go back to work?
Probably in 1 week time. Hopefully, if everything goes right, I can, as soon as I don't have symptoms, I can repeat my test, and if it turns negative, I can go back to work. And yeah, probably my bosses will put me in the front line to see all patients.
Well, Dr. Yale Tung Chen, everyone appreciates being able to watch what you went through and then watch your quick recovery. Thank you so much for sharing your personal